One of the biggest challenges that your business will face is generating leads. Regardless of what your business is, if it's a product or service, if you do not have clients, leads to sell your services to, your business will not succeed. So let's go ahead and talk about it. As you know, I am the business lending space. And I've recently started training people how to become a business loan broker. And one of the biggest challenges that my students face is generating leads. Let me give you this analogy. Have you ever had, a friend that maybe he's 30 plus and he's still trying to become a rapper? I hope some of my friends that are trying to become a rapper don't watch this, but what I'm trying to say is, you ever had somebody where you just like, dude, like nobody knows that you're a good rapper other than you rapping by yourself in your closet. Because nobody knows about you. And I want to use that analogy because in business, it's pretty much the same thing. Nobody really knows how great you are unless they know how great you are. So that's the biggest challenge that you will face, is you trying to get people to understand how great you are. And how will people understand how great you are? How will people know about your services or product? You have to educate them about your service or product. There's no other way. And I want to break this down. The topic of this video is how to generate leads as a business loan broker. We're here to discuss leads. We're here to discuss how to really go out there and advertise. How do people find out about what you do? That's just what it comes down to it. I always say, you've heard me say this before, it takes passion plus execution to equals results. You have to be passionate about what you do, but the passion is not going to get you there. You have to execute the right way. Part of the marketing piece is the execution. How do you go out there and educate the marketplace about what you do? It's a huge challenge. It really is, especially as you're getting started with this world that we currently live in, and most people not trusting each other. How do you get people to actually trust you to help them get business loans? Yes, it's a great industry. It's a recession-proof industry. There's high profit margins. You can make a lot of money. It's all of these great stuff that you hear about the business loan industry that I have shared on this platform about the business loan industry. But one thing that I always share as well is some of the challenges, and this is one of the major challenges that we face. Most people face as a beginning business owner. But on this video, I'm here to kind of share some different ideas, some different tactics, how I was able to kind of overcome this challenge, and how you can also overcome this challenge as well. So again, if you don't know, you should know. My name is Brian Mucklin-Sotiano. I've been in business for over 15 plus years. I have Pennington Consulting Group, which is my funding arm. I'll help small business owners get access to capital. And then now I've started working on helping small people that are interested in becoming a business loan broker get started in the industry, training my students. And I have a good list of students, and we always are trying to tackle this issue. And I always say it comes down to there's only two different ways on how you can generate leads, period. It doesn't matter what it is. There's only two different ways on how you can generate leads. Okay, we're going to discuss both of them here on this video today. So number one, you can get leads by paying money, using money, okay? That's just basically what it is. Buy ads, okay? Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, SEO ads, whatever it is. You have to spend money to get attention, okay? That's just, there's no way around it. If that's the route that you want to take, if you want to spend money, there's so many different ways on how you can do it. There's so many different platforms that you're going to advertise in. Right now, the central place where people accumulate is social media. Be it YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever, Facebook. That's where people are at, and that's where their attention is centered around. So if you want these people's attention, you go there and you pay these platforms to advertise your business and service, okay? Now there's ways on how to go about it, and we're gonna get deeper in that here in just a second. But I want to understand, I want to get it clear for anybody that's confused out there as to how do I get people to know about what I do? How do I advertise my business? How do people find out about what I do? It's you pay for it. That's one way. And the other way is either you pay for it with money, that's option number one, or option number two, because I told you there's two different ways, you pay for it with your time, which means you need to go out there and shake the right hands. You need to go out there and educate people about what you offer. This is the networking thing, as they call it. You need to go to conferences. You need to go to the Better Business Bureau meeting. You need to go to your local meeting. You need to go and buy some donuts and coffee to some people that potentially could be a client. You've heard it before, but again, this is it. If you really just sit back and think about it, what other magical way is there? Because you don't have clout yet. As you get started, the final piece of it is once you've been in business for some time, for some years, and you've developed a good reputation, then you have enough clout, then you have enough repeat business, then you have that word of mouth that automatically starts working for you. But that will never happen until you go ahead and at least invest in these two different ways on how to get leads. Pay with money or pay with time. Okay, I just want to go ahead and just get that out there and get it very clear, especially if you're thinking about becoming a business loan broker, is you have to think about how you can advertise your business. Don't be drunk on passion. As I say, passion plus execution equals results. Passion plus execution is going to equal a successful business loan firm. But don't just be drunk on passion. Think about how you can execute it. Okay, so now let's talk about specifically how to execute each one of these things strategically. And I'm going to go ahead and explain to you and share with you how I execute it, because I benefited from a lot of things that you aren't able to benefit from right now. When it comes to paying with money, and before I go ahead and explain this, I always say that something I learned the hard way. There's a difference between being smart and being wise. Being smart is learning from your own mistakes. Being wise is learning from the mistakes of others. Don't be like me. Okay, I am pretty smart and I learned a lot from my own mistakes. I want you to be wise if you're going to be watching this video and learn from my mistakes. When it comes to advertising on social media and using dollars to generate leads, you have to have the right setup. Let me make that make sense. You can easily go out there and spend $10, $100, $5 a day on Facebook and generate leads. It will happen. Facebook is a place. Facebook will gladly accept your money. As much money as you want to dump in there, they will take it. They'll take $500 a day if they want to. But Facebook, it's such a huge marketplace. I want you to look at it as you're casting the biggest net there is out there. So you are going to generate leads, but are they going to be quality leads? You know, because there is a difference between a lead and a prospect. A lead is just somebody that's interested. A prospect is somebody that actually can qualify for your product and service. So in essence, you're trying to filter leads to become prospects, prospects to become clients, you know, or customers, whatever you want to call it. So you don't want to just go ahead and turn on Facebook ads and throw your phone number out there, because you're going to be getting a lot of people that are going to be contacting you that are not qualified, and you're going to be wasting your time. And this is where you're going to basically drain your good energy. You're going to work yourself to death. So whenever you decide to execute any type of paid marketing, you have to have a filtering system on how you're going to filter these leads before they get to you. And one of the different ways, you know, you can have a form, you know, a really good landing page that filters themselves automatically. There's so many different AI tools that you can use, but most importantly as well, there's just, you know, the human touch of it. You know, hiring an assistant, you know, getting somebody out of the Philippines or, you know, offshore that you pay a reasonable amount of money. And they're able to go out there and filter these leads, go ahead and actually set these confirmed appointments on your calendar. So there's a way that you need to execute it other than just go on and turn on the floodgates of the Facebook, YouTube, or whatever ads, and now you're getting all these names and phone numbers of people that are not qualified, people that are going to miss appointments on your calendar. You don't want to go about it that way. You're going to literally drain yourself out, you know, talking to so many different people that are not qualified. So you need to have a filtering process if you decide to go ahead and go about the, you know, the paid marketing way. Now, the other approach that I've taken is, again, going ahead and investing your time to generate leads. This can be something that can be very beneficial. You know, one of the different ways that I initially did that I suggest you don't do is trying to go to seek out individual business owners. As you're getting started, you're brand new, you know, this brings me back to when I graduated high school and I just started working as a mortgage broker. You know, I'm 18 years old, and people do business with people they know, like, and trust. Okay? So they have to know you, like you, and trust you before they do business with you. You know, that's what makes it really challenging with going directly to business owners, because business owners is probably the most, you know, they're not very trusting. They've been cheated. It's very tough for the average business owner to really have initially trust in you just from the get-go. So what I tend to do, and what I did, is I tried to reach out to people that I knew had access to business owners. I reached out to accountants. I reached out to real estate developers. I reached out to real estate brokers. I reached out to real estate agents. You know, I reached out to so many different, you know, appraisers, people that I understood were always in contact with people that need money. Okay, a real estate broker is constantly out there showing real estate properties to people that are going to need money to purchase those properties. An accountant is they're interacting. We all have to file our taxes. Okay, it doesn't matter who you are, you got to file your taxes. So they're interacting with business owners constantly, and they know their finances. Who is better than them? You know, believe it or not, I even partnered up with bank managers, that I develop a relationship with. Because if you think about it, every bank has a particular underwriting standards for that specific bank. They have their own guidelines. So if a bank manager denies an application and knows, and if I can develop a relationship with them, I've met a bank, and you probably want to ask, I'll talk about that in just a second. But I've met bank managers, developed a relationship with them, educated them on my product and service, and they really saw a need, and they felt, some people that they were not able to help, they passed it my way. So I decided to take the route of partnering up with people that, are gonna constantly be working with, if I can help them add value to the current service and offering that they're currently offering. That's the approach that I've taken. Another thing that I'll kind of throw out there is people hate to get sold. If you see this selling has evolved. Selling is one of the things that will always be there. You have to have selling, but selling in itself has evolved in so many different ways. If I can just go back to, we had newspaper, we had magazine ads. Those are not even effective anymore. You had radio advertising that, again, not effective anymore because nobody listens to radio, nobody reads the newspaper, okay? And now you have like social media, which is its own style, it's very different. We have, the videos, the shorts. Marketing has evolved, And I even remember, watching QVC and the TV infomercials. That was another style of marketing that is not as effective as it used to be before. They used to be able to launch a product, go in QVC and spend 30 minutes and probably sell. It was sold out. These things are just not the same anymore. And I think society in general has become numb to the different marketing techniques that have already been deployed out there. So one of the different things that I'll end with is I've taken the approach, especially with the specific service that I offer, is to educate my audience. When I was working with business people that I was trying to partner up with, I educated them on the different products and services that I offer. When I partner up with an accountant, I express to them how I can be able to help them add value with their clients. And then I also just didn't do that. I educated them about the different alternative funding sources that are out there in the marketplace that they didn't even know about. You got some accountants out there that still think that SBA is the only way that you can get a business loan out there. Really. There's a lack of knowledge in the marketplace in general. So educating them, even if you decide to go ahead and take the approach of paid marketing, I always like to take the approach of educating my audience. The reason why you're here, I got your attention because I'm educating you some kind of way. Something on my channel is going to leave some value within you. I think that society has evolved to that point that in order for you to capture somebody's attention in today's world, specifically with the current product and services that we're offering, you have to give them value, you have to offer value. So my challenge to everybody, my students as well, if you're in the business owner industry and you're suffering or having challenges with generating leads, is take a step back and look at the different tactics that you're currently using right now. Are you actually offering value? Because again, nobody's just gonna be, hey, send me business because I'm begging for business. Those days are over, okay? Why the hell would somebody work with you? Why would somebody trust you with their social security number, bank statements, credit report? Why? Who the hell are you? These are the things that you have to really think about. And going back to what I just said and really understanding the statement, people do business with people they know, like. Hopefully this video makes sense. Hopefully I was able to kind of give you a few nuggets on the different ways that you need to go ahead and approach your marketing. But again, hopefully this video was able to add value or kind of give you an idea about thinking about how you can execute your marketing plan. This is something we work personally one-on-one with each one of our students. And by the way, if you're interested in us working together, there's definitely going to be a link in the description. But I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. I think I've shared what I needed to share today. Again, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, dislike, I don't care what you do. I will definitely see you in our next video. Thank you. Anyway, if you stay with me through the end, I appreciate you, I really do. Please go ahead and give me a like to the video, subscribe to the channel. And I guess I should go ahead and pay some bills. Let you know what this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Broker Solutions Academy. There's gonna be a link in the description. We work with people that are interested in becoming a business loan broker. We have a very comprehensive business loan broker course, and we're gonna be teaching you everything you need to know about how to become a business loan broker Our mission statement is we help business loan brokers understand and simplify the various funding solutions that are available in the marketplace so you can properly serve your clients, stop the endless confusion and self-defeating pointless rat race they're currently in, and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan broker, not just a referral partner. This video is also brought to you by Pennington Consulting Group, and that's where we work directly with entrepreneurs and also business owners to help them get funded. So if you're looking to start, grow, or even expand your current business, Pennington Consulting Group, there's going to be a link in the description where you can go ahead and schedule a time. And like we always say at Pennington Consulting Group, our goal is to help you reach your goal. Again, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.